Hey there, I'm Jonathan Riley, CultureSource's Technologist in Residence for 2024. Last video we talked a little bit about AI in the workplace and how it can make our workflows easier. Today we're going to talk about the secret life of AI, and by extension, what data we should and should not give them. First, it is important to disclose your use of AI to anyone you keep data on. For example, if I use Airtable's AI features, it is my responsibility to be transparent with my clients and let them know that I'm using AI. It's important to inform, but also allow people to opt out before any use of AI begins. AI models are trained on datasets in order to extend the trends and insights to future data. As training datasets get larger and AI gains access to the World Wide Web, its ability to infer and suggest becomes stronger. While this is exciting because it understands what we are prompting it to do, it is important to note that it will reproduce the biases in the dataset and, by extension, the world. For example, using an AI to support a hiring process may reproduce prejudices that exist in the world around us. If AI perceives 2 out of every 3 scientists to be male, it could reproduce those demographics in its outputs. Last, AI often exists in a black box, or in other words, a system that is undiscoverable by what I'd call an eye test. It is often not clear what factors and variables it draws from to generate information, and this has led researchers and activists to dig deeper into the ethics of privacy. Our data is actively being brokered behind the scenes to AI companies to train their models. There are governmental policies to try to stop this from happening, notably the GDPR and CCPA. When we are considering using the tools I talked about, it is important we don't feed any data into these platforms that may compromise the privacy of those we maintain data on. To conclude and give some action items on this topic, I would suggest taking a close look at your applications of AI and pose these questions to yourself and your peers. Have we discussed our plans to use AI amongst ourselves and our constituents? What are the potential ethical implications of using AI for these tasks? Are there any issues with fairness or equity that could come out of using AI in these ways? What data does and does not need to be entered into the AI model? Is this information about an individual or group? Have I redacted all personal identifiable information? Once you start to answer these questions, you should be able to make tough decisions on how to use AI.